Yeah, I love the rainy season in Thailand, but I guess if you're planning a trip here, you've probably been told to avoid it. I'd like to convince you otherwise. Forget everything that you know or you think you know about travelling in the north of Thailand during the monsoon season. It is green magic, I tell you, especially if you're someone that's into slow travel. So today I've come out to make this video to share with you the paradise in which we dwell, particularly wonderful at this time of the year when the rice is planted or actually is still being planted. There's a group of people just over here that I'm going to go and photograph who are busy planting. So let's go and take a look. I've been living in northern Thailand for more than 20 years now, and the rainy season is my favourite. I really love this time of the year because everything is so fresh and lush and green, and it just makes the whole landscape come to life. It's so vibrant and so interesting and fabulous, particularly like myself, if you're a photographer and you love taking pictures. And I know some people think that in the rainy season it rains all day, every day. Well, it doesn't. In this past week, we've had quite a lot of rain, but it certainly isn't usual for it to rain all day, every day. Typically, the mornings are a little bit overcast like today, or other mornings you'll get beautiful, clear, bright, sunny skies and amazing cloud patterns. And in the afternoon, you're going to get a bit of rain for an hour or two, and then you'll enjoy clear, beautiful, crisp evenings. And the thing I really love most about it is that it's never cold during the rainy season in Thailand. It's pretty humid, it stays pretty warm, but it's never like it was back in New Zealand in the wintertime when it rains. It's just cold and miserable and just gives you that really sort of oppressed feeling. Northern Thailand's just not like that. It's a wonderful time to travel, partly because there are fewer tourists on the roads. There's better deals for accommodation and transport and different things like that. And because people aren't busy, you're going to get better service as well as cheaper prices. And as you can see, it's also the rice growing season. When it rains, it's been raining for a couple of months already. People have been working, they've been ploughing their fields, preparing the fields. Now they're flooded, which provides just fabulous opportunities for photographs. You get these wonderful reflections off the water and these little rice plants growing in the water to provide some colour, and it's just really magical. The different textures and colours and feeling of being in the rice paddy in the rainy season is really magical. And one thing that will come a little bit later as the rice matures that I cannot capture on video or by photographs is the aroma of the rice growing. You've got to be here to experience that yourself. For sure, everything's not absolutely perfect at any season of the year. During the rainy season, the humidity's higher, and sure, there's the chance of afternoon showers, but you plan to suit. Travel slowly. Pick some things to do in the mornings that you know you're going to enjoy being outdoors, out and about, and then plan maybe to spend some time indoors, get a great Thai massage, enjoy some coffee, or take a cooking class, or find your way to some local boutique museum that's likely to be full of interesting artifacts and fabulous information that you can't find elsewhere. And if you do get caught out, you can always grab a plastic poncho from 7-Eleven and carry on. We had some customers stay with us recently and they'd planned a trip up Doi Intanon. Unfortunately, the cloud had set in and it was just heavy overcast all day. I kind of thought maybe they'd gotten above the cloud, but when they returned, they said no, it was pretty overcast and pretty wet all day. But he said, it was fabulous. He said there was hardly anybody around. They had the place to themselves. Sure, they couldn't see ever much of a view, but he said the waterfalls were spectacular. Showed me some video, and I have never seen so much water coming over the Watanatan waterfall ever before. It was just amazing. So there are benefits, and a lot of it is going to just depend on your flexibility and your attitude and your desire to just make the most of it while you're here. But certainly traveling during the rainy season in Thailand is ideal for those of us who like to just take travel at a slow pace. There's really something special about slow travel, I guess, particularly when you're older and you've realized you don't actually need to rush around and see absolutely everything. That by taking your time, you can really just enjoy what's there the most. One of the things I really enjoy doing in the rice growing season is what I'm doing today, and just getting out and about on my motorcycle and finding the back roads through the rice fields, through the mountains, through little villages, and getting a real feeling, a real taste of rural life in northern Thailand, and I love it. It's so peaceful, it's so quiet, and at the same time it's kind of wild and a bit unpredictable. You never know what you might find around the next corner. And today I went out looking for a particular spot that I'd been to once before, checked it on the map and followed my GPS, but the pin wasn't quite in the right place. So I just explored, and I took time to just tour around and travel around, and found some lovely locations with terraced rice fields. Most of the rice paddies in Thailand, and anywhere I guess if they can, they're on flat land because it just makes it so much easier. And there are certain places, usually as the flat land begins to rise and the mountains form out of the valleys, there are rice fields that have been etched in and dug in through just so much hard work. They're old, so they were manually done without any machinery. These are where I really enjoy to come and photograph. They're just so pretty, they're just so beautiful. And by getting out on my little scooter, it's just the easiest way to find these. So if you are traveling and you're riding a scooter during the rainy season, it's a fabulous time to explore. And so don't let the myth of the rainy season, the monsoon season, deter you. It doesn't always rain, it's not miserable, it's never cold, and you've got these fabulous landscapes to enjoy. Nature is singing such a beautiful song at this time of the year. It's so well worth coming out and making the most of it. Sure, planning your day to do the things that you need to do out and about in the mornings, and then, yeah, relaxing with a massage or a museum or a cooking class or something like that in the afternoons. Take your time, travel slowly. The wet season, the rainy season in northern Thailand is magical. Hope you've enjoyed this video and that you're encouraged to make the most of the rainy season. If you have, please give it a like. If you're not yet subscribed, click that subscribe button. And if you'd like to see more about what I've been doing in Thailand when I was working as a photographer and videographer, you can check out this video next. Thanks very much for watching.